Bravo and Blaze. Beast, how dare you? Beast, how dare you? I remember that from last time. I'm probably going to say it every time I see it. Me and Bravo and Blaze were supposed to be going live together, but she had to go pick up her kids. So it's just me for right now. But I want to know what you guys are thinking. What did y'all think about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Did we like it? Did we not like it? Tell me. Love it if you did. Okay, I'll do it every time. I've got a ring light on, but it's so effing bright, and it's because if I turn it down too low, it makes this like squealing noise. Can you hear that? Mr. Beans. Okay, so listen, this is my announcement. I need your help. I need your guys' help. I was only halfway through inside. Oh, that's really nice, actually. You probably missed the best part because Kyle loses her shit in the end, and I didn't realize. Otherwise, I would have watched it way sooner. But my announcement. Okay. I'm thinking we're figuring it out. We're manifesting it. I want to go to New York for BravoCon. And I'm probably not going to actually go to BravoCon, but I have a friend who, Bravo and Blaze, she's hosting this event for like content creators, all the Bravo like content creators. And I was helping her plan it, and she kept saying the whole time, she's like, we need to get you up here, we need to get you up here. And I was like, yeah, well, I live in Mississippi. It's way the fuck down here. And I have a horrible fear of flying. So it's like a big deal for me to try to get over it. But I think I might actually do it. So we were just talking about that before, and then she had to go. So we're figuring it out now. I'm a yoga teacher, and I'm planning. I think I'm going to do like an event. We were making flyers today. I want to do an event to try to raise money to cover the plane tickets and stuff. Girl, you got to go. Yes. Okay. But listen, this is what I want to do. So because I wouldn't be in there, I would try to go to some location anywhere, because it's in New York City. So I would be either maybe at the event or the hotel or something. I'm not sure. But I would get her to send me updates to like post so that I can live stream and we can talk, and maybe we could have like a whole separate live chat and maybe set up, because I have a podcast and I post stuff. I'm starting to post things on my YouTube channel now. And that would just be perfect. When is it? It's in October. Are you in the UK? Yes, it's in October 13th, I think. Ew. What is this person? Can I get a moderator to... Damn, gross. I'm reporting him because, ew. I don't like that. Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about it and looking. I would just fly out of New Orleans because I'm probably like an hour out of New Orleans. And then go down there and probably stay a couple of days. And she's getting, I hope she doesn't mind me telling you about this stuff, but she's getting stuff from like Housewives, and we were working on creating like the swag bags, and she was asking for help with like the venues and stuff, which she did all on her own because she's so capable. But yeah, so I'm really thinking about it. I was like, well, if I did that, I would document the whole thing, because y'all see Bravo, but my whole like side quest, if you don't listen, I don't know, some people might listen to my podcast. It's called Bitchipedia. We talk about like spiritual awakenings, things like that. So, and trauma, psychology, spirituality, all those things. So in my journey of working to do things that scare me, one of those things would be going to New York by myself. Like, I'm moderately autistic and things like that scare me. So like the overwhelm thinking about going to an airport by myself, thinking about flying, like my chest is getting, but on the other side of fear is BravoCon. And it's wild. And even if I didn't go, she's got like VIP tickets. It's easy. Thank you. That's what I need. She's like, I wouldn't have even thought about that. I fly all the time. It's like, not me. For like 2 years straight, the other side of your seriously though, if you think I'm not Hannah from Below Deck Med that whole trip, you'd be wrong. On the other side of fear is BravoCon is an iconic quote. Put it on my tombstone. Right here and now. New Orleans is a dangerous hot mess. Be careful. Don't I know it? I worked in New Orleans. I lived down there for a few years. That's where I had my kid. And then we moved back to Mississippi because I separated from my husband and it was expensive to live down there. So we're down in Mississippi right now. But I really do want to go. Like, I think it would be exciting. And I would document, obviously, the whole thing. Oh, but that's what I was saying, right? So my whole side quest is that I would be having this like spiritual awakening of like moving through my fear and doing things that I'm absolutely fucking terrified to do. Like terrified. That made me want to drink. I need more. Okay, wait. Do y'all want to talk about Beverly Hills? Because that was the announcement. But do y'all want to talk about Beverly Hills? Because I want to know. I want to know how y'all feel. What do we think about Erica? What are we thinking? I mean, besides the obvious, did y'all expect her to like double down? Or did you think maybe she would apologize? I missed the thing with Jennifer Lawrence. I saw when I was looking up pictures earlier to make a TikTok, actually. I'm trying to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I think it's already on Do Not Disturb. But notifications keep popping up and distracting me. November 27th. Concoct's Plan. Come a little bit earlier. I didn't pick the date. And I think I'm only going to be there for the 2 days around it. I don't know which. I haven't booked a flight or anything. Watch What Happens Live with Andy. I don't watch What Happens. Do y'all like Watch What Happens Live? Please tell me. For real. Do y'all like Andy? I want to know it. I might get banned from TikTok because Cohen's probably got that TikTok power. Besides, the Kardashians have an absolute fucking chokehold on TikTok, apparently. You like Watch What Happens Live? I don't like Andy that much either. I mean, I do, I guess. All right, look, this is it. I like Andy post baby. And I like Andy as, like, maybe a person. Like, he's cute. He makes cute videos on Twitter and stuff. But do kind of have a theory that he exploits women as housewives. But then, yeah, he does go easy on them for the reunions. Am I excited for the reunion? No. And let me tell you why. Because I stopped getting my hopes up. They let me down too many times. I've been burned. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 750 times, absolute fucking shame on me. You know? I gotta be better. I gotta be the change I want to see. I'm gonna move this up a little bit because Lizard Woman is showing up. What is BravoCon? BravoCon it's like Comic-Con for Bravo, which is a network. I think it's called, what's it called? Hey You, maybe, on in Australia or something. I've heard people say that it's on that streaming service, maybe is what that is. I don't really know, but in the US it's like reality television, and Housewives, BravoCon, all the housewives and stuff show up. So and I haven't really looked at it because I didn't, like, when I saw the price, I was like, I'm absolutely not fucking going there. But, I mean, if someone gave me free tickets, I would probably go. But Jenny from Bravo and Blaze was like, yeah, you couldn't pay me to go to Tom Sandoval's trumpet concert. Because he's literally having a concert and they're charging for it. They're charging to go watch Sandoval. No offense. Oh my God. I've just panicked because I forgot Ariana Madix followed me on here. Just kidding. I would go to Tom Sandoval's concert. I don't want to make Ariana mad, but I feel like she knows. You know, she's probably like, let me read some of these comments. Okay, let's see. How are y'all feeling? Lizard Woman, I watched a whole 2-minute compilation earlier of just scenes of her licking her lips. Highly recommend. If I can find it, I'll retweet it. Erica needs to go. Erica is just, she's gone way down in my estimations. Not surprised by her this season. I think that was me actually being speechless. I think I might actually be surprised. They might have actually surprised me. Because, damn, Erica really surpassed what I thought she was capable of. Like, I thought for sure at some point, especially considering the way, I mean, she did. The one time she showed up to Garcelle and was like, I'm so sorry. That was me mixing pills with alcohol. That's my bad. Like, there's no excuse for me to act this way. I should have never said it. I apologize. And when she did that and Garcelle was like, yeah, totally, that's fine. It was, like, flawlessly executed, right? But with this, last week's episode, I mean, it was like she was leaning into the Lisa Rinna storyline of like pretending that she's on a soap opera. You know what I mean? You're not. And I get that idea. It can be tempting to lean into your life as a show. Trust me, I get it. However, you have to remember that at some point those cameras stop rolling and then you have to deal with the actions and the consequences of your actions, right? Which sometimes are legal. So, all right, I took notes. Okay, let's see. I do like him, but I think he picks and chooses who he lets go too far. 100%. He needs to not have favorites. It's just annoying. Just be mean to all of them or be nice to all of them, but don't like, because he picks the wrong ones always. Rinna quits mid-reunion. I don't know if she's quitting. Do you think Rinna started the Cabby drama take away from the Erica meltdown? That's a real good fucking theory. Hi, Owen. Do you think Rinna started the Kathy drama to take away from the meltdown? I didn't think about why she did it, but I knew for sure as shit that she did it on purpose because you see the wheels turning. And that's the thing. They're not, I mean, Rinna's good at starting shit. She's good at stirring the pot. And honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, Kyle is also good at it, you know? But they're not clever, you know? They don't do it in like we know they're doing it. You're not being sneaky about it. Vanderpump? Is Vanderpump good at being sneaky about it? Who knows? We don't actually know she did it. You know why? Because she's probably fucking sneaky. She got away with it. Because, like, if you said, like, oh, yeah, Vanderpump did it, she'd be like, really? Prove it. Crystal's growing on me. Crystal is also growing on me. She really is. And when she said, do you think I act up to get more screen time? Oh, hey, do you think they act up to get more screen time? Maybe, yes. Hey, you in UK, yeah. Think they broke up? Who broke up? Wait, who broke up? Who broke up? Do y'all ever think, this is a random question, but do y'all ever think that Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin would break up? Tap the screen to tell me yes. You can be anonymous, just like it. Tom and Ariana broke up. No, I heard, okay, so I listened to her podcast. She has a podcast called Earth to Ariana, and I love it. She's so good at it, and she's like my little podcast mommy. But she talks about that she, I think it was on her maybe 3 episodes ago, she talks about people thinking that they broke up because she has like depression and anxiety about posting on the internet, like on social media. So she stopped posting, and she was talking about it. She was like, people think we broke up because I stopped sharing things. I like Crystal a lot too. Producers seem to drop the Mean Girls storyline to whatever came of it. Yeah, I think because they tried to make her look bad, but they haven't given Crystal a chance, because I feel like anything that she would, like, all right, I think Crystal could be a terrible friend and could start a lot of drama. Like when they had the rumors of like her 37 friends or whatever all left at once. Like I think she could be terrible, but I don't think that any of the stuff that's happened on TV involves her enough to like, for her to care. You know what I mean? So she's like, this is pretty cut and dry. Like she can't be the mean girl, because when she said she has a moral compass, she's like, sorry, I have a moral compass. So I just don't think she should be doing that. But that's just me. And she's like, it's fine that you do that. Like, I know that now. And the way she said it was just like, there's just no doubt about where Erica stands. And I guess there's no doubt about where you stand either. And she's just like, it's okay. It's very like, I see you. We see each other. Kyle's such a hypocrite. Always in the mess, but never gets dirty. Okay, so what do y'all think about Kyle this episode? Because you know how I feel about Kyle. Always. Always. I wonder if Schwartz and Katie will be in the next season. I don't know. I feel like they'll both stay on. What if there's not a next season? What do y'all think about Vanderpump Rules? Tell me your opinions. I want to know. I like to know if I'm in agreement with the general public about things. Did you hear that Raquel and Schwartz made out? Ariana also talked about that on her podcast and was like, that's ridiculous. Cut to leaked pictures of Raquel being out with Garcelle's son. Because even then I was like, yo, that can't be true. She's a Bambi-eyed bitch, right? She's a doe-eyed bitch. That's what they said. Right? She's harmless. She was the one who, like, took care of James. Nope. I'll watch it, but it's time to go. For Vanderpump, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised after last season. Yeah, I don't... Ugh. I need unhinged coach. Taylor, come. You want to go live with me? You are everywhere. I know you were in the middle of Snapchatting me a second ago and it kept popping up. Raquel is living her best life. That's true. I shouldn't fucking hate. Raquel, do your thing, girl. Whatever. I'm not mad at her anymore. I really wish I would have made another drink. Love you. Could you do a live during the Real Housewives reunion so we can watch together? Would y'all want to do that? Oh, why are you at work? Yeah, I would live stream it. I almost did it today. I almost live streamed, but honestly, I got really mad because I was going to record it and I should have just done it on here. But I was going to record it anyway. My computer messed up and then I couldn't get it on the phone. So I just got really upset and was like, whatever, I'm not fucking recording it. And then I almost didn't go live because I was like, fuck this. You know, when like 2 things inconvenience me in a row, I'm like, shut down. I'm going to get drunk and watch Bravo now. Yeah, Taylor, I know that you have a soft spot for filled episodes of Real Housewives. I mean, Vanderpump Rules. Those were good seasons. I'll give you that. When Jax's pupils were dilated, all of them, the whole season. Mauricio was really sweet, though, I have to say, trying to help her and Dorit. Okay, but do y'all not remember that I had the theory that Mauricio and Dorit are in love? Don't y'all remember that? And I'll take it a step further. The reason that Kyle's upset with Dorit, like, you always have to look for the fight behind the fight, right? What's really going on underneath? Because surface level says, I'm really upset you didn't come to the hat store. We planned this months ago. Like, bitch, you're not upset about the hat? Let's talk about what's really bothering you down here. The root of it is that you don't like how much she keeps flirting with your man, because you have eyeballs too. And there's no way that everyone on the internet is watching the same thing that you're living and you don't see it. Yeah, he was on Dorit's side. I was watching him like a fucking hawk. Like a fucking hawk during that scene, waiting for something, because I was going to record it and post a thing to be like, look, more evidence. They're fucking. Because for anything, when he was talking to both of them, I was like, if he touches her first, if he looks at her, if he makes eye contact, if he smiles, like the way he laughs with her, I need to know, like, study the mannerisms. I will catch him. I don't know why. I really do. Like, I need to look at why I'm encouraging Scarlett the Doodle. Are you Kyle? Are you really Kyle? I feel like you can't follow me and like Kyle this much. I feel like you just wouldn't. I feel like I wouldn't be the content creator that you would want to follow if you've got this much Kyle Richards love. It's giving me Kyle fan. I mean, if I had to pick between Mauricio and PK, I would pick Mauricio too. Well, that's only in like F, marry, kill. You know, like Mauricio. I would marry PK. I feel like I would marry PK. I would not want to marry Mauricio. No. Nope. Because let me tell you something. She stuck with him. I've seen this story too many times. She stuck with him through the hard, poor years. And once Mauricio got a little bit of money in his pockets. Oh, okay. You can't stand her. Okay, you're back now. Okay. But that's exactly what Kyle would say. I feel like I just saw that as a TikTok in my head of like Kyle like pans over to me with the Kyle filter being like, yes, she's buying it again. She'll never suspect that I'm actually Kyle. Mauricio is a dish. Mauricio's hot and I hate it because like, oh, he's getting douchier and douchier. And you can tell that Kyle either knows that Mauricio's cheating on her, or she's like worried that he's cheating on her, or that he's pulling away, or he's like emotionally kind of abusive. I don't really know. I don't want to say abusive. That seems like a hard word, but I'm just saying her mannerisms are that of an abused woman. And I feel like abuse, if you're going around cheating on your wife all the time, I feel like that's abuse. I'm not accusing him of that because I don't know. These are all just bear with me. Just let me ramble for a second, okay? Jenny is messaging me. Jenny Blaze. I want her to come live with us. If he's banging someone else, it ain't Dorit. It'll be some random. I think he bangs randos and is in love with Dorit. I don't think they hooked up. Maybe they shared a kiss, you know, like it. I'm going to start writing Dorit and Mauricio fan fiction. Because, like, I see it all playing out in my head. That they're, like, you know, at some homeless toothless party. And then, you know, he gives her a kiss. And then they're like, we can't. She's like, Mauricio, I can't. Kyle, I can't. And then they, like, don't speak about it for weeks. And then they exchange a look, you know. Like they did on screen when he was talking about the sausage. And she was like, she was way too excited and giving him googly eyes over some sausage. Like, bitch. Yes, they're in love. Yes, I have a whole theory. He got hotter the more he smokes. 100%. But listen, he's not giving me like happy stoner Mauricio anymore. He's giving like, he's very testy. I don't like that he always wants to be on camera with Kyle. Like that he's going on the trips with her, that he went with Real Housewives, or oh my God, what's it called? Ultimate Girls Trip. Season 1, like he was there for that. Didn't like that. What's the news? The news is I'm going to try to go to New York and fly to go down to an event, not BravoCon. I'm going to go down for BravoCon, and maybe try to live stream somewhere outside. What an imagination. I know I'm telling you, I'm writing stuff. I'm like writing. So I've just let my imagination run wild. So that's why the content is only getting stranger. Like because I want to just like expand. I get bored if I keep doing the same thing. That's why I didn't want to make any more of the TikToks. Wait, what happened? I have a blank screen. Can you see me now? Kyle's out of control this season. There's something going on. That's what I'm saying. Look at just from like a psychology standpoint, look at how they interact. So, and you'll start noticing. You can go back and watch it. When they're at mini golf and she's saying stuff, she kind of minimizes and like diminishes things. So she was like, oh yeah, girls are fighting. And to women, social media is like a big deal. Like deleting someone off social media, that's such a big deal. Just silly girl stuff like that. And then the last one, when Mauricio came in and they were talking about margaritas or tequilas or something, as soon as he walked in, Kyle was kind of frantic. And she was like, we need to get Mauricio a cocktail. Like, we need to get him a margarita. It was very catering to your husband, which is what you do when you think that they're cheating or that they're going to leave. Is it going to be erotic fan fiction? It fucking can be. It can be. I could totally write 50 Shades of Real Housewives. How do I? I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm on a TikTok live. I will call you back. I love you. She just dedicated 50 Shades of Mauricio's peen. That kind of makes it sound like he has a venereal disease. Like it should just be 1 shade. 2 max. I've heard they have an agreement. I'm into that theory, but I don't know. I feel like if it's an agreement, it would be an unspoken agreement. Kyle would never outright say it, She's more, because I'm from the South, bitch. It's turn the other cheek. Your man is cheating. Don't address it. Like, yeah, we know it. We don't speak about it. Because if I speak about it, then I have to do something about it. You know what I mean? If she acknowledges that he's cheating, then she may have to leave. Because sometimes that's the only thing keeping them in the marriage is like, they don't want them to find out, so they cheat. But once they find out, the husband's going to leave anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind Mauricio, but I'm still convinced the whole break-in story was a setup. I don't even know what to do there. Have you ever considered an affair between PK and Boy George? I'm going to start getting on here and asking you guys for, when you brainstorm for, I don't know what it's called when you, it's brainstorming for, like storylines and stuff. Wait, okay, because I could make it a TikTok too. Like, Kyle walks in on Mauricio and Dorit having sex, and she's like, oh my God, and she's upset, and then she storms across the street into their mansion, and she knocks on the door, she goes to tell PK, and she's like, PK, you're never going to believe. And then pans over, and Boy George and PK are banging. Damn. That's a good story. Mauricio's cheating. No, I don't know that he's cheating. Hi, Kate. I was just thinking about you the other day. Could LVP know that Mo is, and that's why Kyle rallied for her to leave? Ooh, maybe. If Mauricio is cheating, LVP knows about it. If Mauricio is thinking about cheating, LVP knows about it. Because she's queen, she knows everything. That's what I'm saying. My husband right now is at the college. He could hear it without the filtered voice. Best storyline, though. That's what I'm saying. If it comes out about D and Mo, yeah, 100%. 100%. And I made a video, I can't remember. I don't even think I posted it. It was like a reaction video or something. Because I record shit that I'm saying all the time, and sometimes I just don't post it. But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to start spamming y'all. I'm just going to. You're actually from Beverly Hills? That's what's up. I miss LVP too. I'm jealous. I want to be in Beverly Hills right now. But I'm not. When I woke up this morning, it was 63 degrees and it was at 94% humidity. That's right. I literally wrote down, I was talking about, what's her name? Kyle talking about being a detective. I'm a detective. But Kyle, okay, do you want to hear my notes on Housewives of Beverly Hills? I'll read them to you. I had notes because I was thinking I was going to go with Jenny from Bravo and Blaze. And y'all need to go follow her on TikTok right now. She's so amazing. Or follow her on YouTube because she posts her podcast on there. Erica would love that all the heat on her. Yeah, so don't let Erica find out because she'll for sure do it. Mo is half of Kyle's personality. Probably a higher percentage than half, but 100%. Like, oh God, Kyle would be in ruins. And I don't even want that because, like, it's not fun to watch a woman fall apart. It's really not. Like, it's really not. Even with Erica, like, it's not fun to watch. And it's not fun to watch even last episode, like, where she makes an ass of herself. It's not hard to watch because I feel sorry for her. It's just not fun to watch because I can't imagine. You remember that Hulu special where they showed the victims sitting on their couch in Middle America watching her on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and they were just sitting there like, cool. Like, how's my money taste, bitch? Do you know how upset I would be? I would be. So, like, thinking about it, that there's people out in the world who are watching this, who watched that episode last week, that are like, damn, this woman took our money and she really don't give a fuck. She really does not. I'm trying to keep up with these comments, but they're coming in quick. Allison Dubois' dinner party from hell went to high school with me. You know who I went to high school with? Jamie Lynn Spears. And that is my own trauma. I have so much trauma. And I would talk about it, but honestly, I'm kind of afraid to. I really am. If Yolanda didn't get sick, she'd be slaying for real, though. I feel like Yolanda would have checked out a long time ago. She kind of didn't have time for the bullshit, you know, and I love that about her. I would take Yolanda back for sure. It would have been out years ago. They're probably keeping it a secret because too many kids are involved. Right. Arizona, who moved to Arizona? Oh, Allison Dubois. Allison moved to Arizona. That seems accurate. That's where a lot of psychics like to be. I want to go out there. I want to be a hippie. I haven't seen the new episode yet. Oh, bitch, if you think you don't like Erica now, even Diana, even Rena were like, Erica, like, as hard as Rena tried, she couldn't fucking lead her there. She was spoon feeding it to her like, yeah, but Erica, aren't you sorry? She's like, fucking just say it. God damn it. Like, I have hitched my wagon to this horse, bitch. Don't do this to me, you know? Like, she knows. Because Rena, I'll give her this. I'll respect her. She's the captain that goes down with the ship. I don't know. Well, this time it seemed that way. Like, she was really fucking trying, you know. She tried to stay loyal. She stayed loyal to Erica. It was weird. But she really did. Like, she was like, come on, Erica, please. Like, I'm not going to get off the ship. You got to fucking do better. And when Rena says it's time to go, it's time. What was the Heather Dubrow quote when she's like, if something, you need to lie down. What did she say? Y'all remember what I'm talking about. I need someone to say it. Did you see Erica on Watch What Happens Live? She said that Diana donated $100,000 to the victims. Let me tell you something. Giorgio Says, who is another creator that y'all need to follow on here. Giorgio Says, on his TikTok, he made a video that was talking about how Erica was pledging. Diana pledged $100,000. So it was like once, I don't remember exactly how it was working, but it was something along the lines of like, it made it seem like she was donating the money, but it was really like, no, once these things happen, then she'll like match people's money or something like that. And I was like, okay, so you didn't actually give money. And it was the same timing, by the way, that she was on TV bullying Sutton to be, maybe that's what happened in real time too. Maybe that's why Diana kind of backed up, because she was like, fuck, I think I leaned in too hard, and if I don't do something to like be mean to Erica, then I won't come back from it, which she's still not. Rinna didn't bug me last night, first time ever. With the tequila thing, she didn't bug you? Oh my God. Rinna, be good or be good at it, you know? Fucking Rinna. Let's see, what do we think Kathy freaked out about? I don't know. The Kathy and Aspen thing is just weird to me. I got no love for Erica either. That's all she needs to do. Yeah, just one human thing. They weren't even saying apologize. They were just saying like a little bit of empathy. All you have to do is say, I mean, because really, she has to give minimum effort at this point. Like, people think she's so terrible, but she does still, for some reason, have a little bit of a fan base, because there's still people, unless it's bots they're fucking paying for, but there's still people on Twitter who go hard for her that are like, yeah, Team America. So, like, she probably could have come back and made a swing back, but her saying, okay, wait. Her saying to everyone, like, repeatedly, when she was like, did we not see the victory? Did we not see the victory that I had in court today? Anyone? She's like, no one wants to congratulate me. Bitch, congratulate you? Congratulate you? And then the bitch wore the earrings. She wore the earrings. Kathy shipped her daughter off to boarding school. Okay, so I didn't watch that story, so maybe I should kind of reel it in with my Kathy love. But still, need to do some Kathy skits. I did one of her recently. Was it homeless? Was it toothless and homeless or homeless and toothless? Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I have said that in my real life, and no one fucking gets it. Can we talk about the struggle that it is to be a Bravo fan in a non-Bravo fan world? You know how many references a day I fucking drop that people don't get? It's so annoying. And you're like, Kathy should have gone to the barn or PJs. Let's talk about Kyle shaming her sister consistently to her face. And she does it in the worst way, the most annoying way. This is why I say she's fucking passive aggressive. And this is what I hate the most about Kyle. Because instead of, like, she could just let it go. But instead of saying something to Kathy, like, Kathy, really? This is what you're wearing? She says it and she's like, you guys, everyone, you guys look at my sister's pants. Ha ha ha. I wish I had the filter on while I was doing this. Ha ha. Look at her pants. Ha ha. Shut the fuck up. The bitch is too rich to wear pants. Get off her dick. Why does it matter? Why do you care? Housewives, what do you mean? Is that a real thing? Is there a Housewives version of what do you mean? So I was going to donate to that organization, but apparently they really don't help. The name alone is enough for me to be like, I mean, I get what they're going for, but yeah, I'm suspicious. I'm going to say this. I'm sorry, because I didn't say that Dorit's break-in was fake, because I would feel guilty saying that, but I will say I probably wouldn't support a charity that Dorit and PK were supporting. I don't know why. It just seems suspicious. As for me and my family, I'm probably not. Dorit isn't that good of an actress. Okay, but did y'all not see her performance with, what's his name? Oh my God, Thor. You remember there was like an Avengers thing commercial or something, and it was like a yoga mat. There was like yoga mats. They were going to do yoga, and it was her and Kyle sucked. Maybe Dorit just looked like a good actress because she was acting next to Kyle. I'm angry at Kyle today. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. Like, I don't know this woman. There are times when I'm talking and I'm like, you're really heated about a stranger that you don't know. You know, like, why? I don't know. But that's what I chose to do with my day. I've never missed a show of the Housewives version. Wait, do y'all watch Desperate Housewives? Because I'm rewatching that. I'm almost finished now, and I love it so much. Kyle is a mean girl. I was literally screaming at the TV. Who cares? Yes, let her have her back. Because she was acting like it was a Walmart bag or something. Which even then, Kathy wouldn't have given a fuck. Like, Kyle, what don't you get? She wants so bad to muddy the waters and make Kathy look like, I want to say irrelevant, but that's not the right word. We are all heated by Kyle. Facts, though. I like the concept of them helping homeless. Yeah. I thought that said Kyle is my favorite. It says Kathy. I was like, get out. Desperate Housewives was the blueprint. Thank you. Desperate Housewives was the blueprint. Keeps trying to act like she's high maintenance. Yeah, and we watched her lay in a fucking bunk bed. Like, Kyle is being snobby because, oh my God, that's what I was saying earlier, that she's being snobby because she's upset. Like, let me explain this to you how my therapist explained this to me, right? So picture a gas gauge. Hey, bear with me. Picture a gas gauge. It goes up to 10, right? You know how at the very end of it, there's like that red zone. It's like, you're not supposed to fucking get here. Anything before here is fine. This last little bit, don't fucking get here, right? So she talks about how we have anxiety and we have all these things that get our stress level up, right? So it's like, Mauricio cheating has gotten her like here. So by the time she's all the way up here, because she's stressed about Erica, she's stressed about this, stressed about that, and then it gets to Dorit not showing up on top of the Kathy thing. So now she's in the fucking red zone over one little like, doop, Because it only takes one little thing, right? Because she always let herself get there. So she would just deal with her problems, like her allegedly cheating husband. I don't know. I should stop. I shouldn't say that because it's not, it's really not true. Or I don't know if it's true. Beach bag and barrette. Yeah, dude, like, Mauricio he's getting on my nerves. He is getting on my nerves. Beverly Hills announcement. It's not Beverly Hills announcement. It was about BravoCon. I'm going to go to an event in New York, or I'm trying to go to an event in New York for BravoCon, and I would love to document it. And like, if I go, because just imagine being in New York making TikToks. Like, imagine me using all of the other content creators that you guys follow or should follow on like Twitter, TikTok, because it's like the mecca of Bravo creators. All of us getting down there and me having all of those people, like, asking them to be in a TikTok, and we just have like all of them come together for like a supreme creator fucking TikTok. Like, oh, I would just love it. I would love it. You're from New York? I've never been. And the backstory, I don't have any A1 or Casa del Sol. Is Casa del Sol the name of hers? I'm not drinking Kylie Jenner's tequila. I'm just not. And that's on principle. I stand behind it. I don't have to explain myself. What did Paris subtweet Kyle? Okay, so I did see that. Someone posted a picture of Kathy, or a video of Kathy when she was trying to explain the tequila, and was like, she was just trying to, share her thing and like share her brand, and she was doing this thing, and they were so mean to her. And Paris tweeted it and was like so unkind, and had the little like meme, where it's like sleeping, like, yeah. Also, I fucking love Paris Hilton, and I'm gonna be honest, I tweeted about it today and was like, I'm team Kathy because I love Paris Hilton. Like, I was team Paris Hilton A1 day one. And sorry, I had to make sure that I was like, I'm supposed to pick up my kid from daycare. I need to make sure that I'm not late for that. I'm just ranting. My kid's like sitting on the sidewalk at daycare, and I'm just sitting here being like, and Erica Jane and Kyle Richards. It's like priorities. But yeah, Paris Hilton, she was the truth back in the day. Like, she went through a lot of shit, and her and Brittany and all those people, like, they went through a lot of shit back in the early days. And, so I've got respect for them anyway. I ran into Sutton a few months ago at a bar in LA, and she was so sweet. She seems really sweet, and she, Eddie, it's called Martinis with Eddie. You can look him up on Twitter, and I think he's got TikTok as well. I want him to go live with me on here. But Sutton follows him. Paris Hilton does too. He's got a lot of amazing followers, and she tweeted like happy birthday to him, just randomly tweeted and was like happy birthday, and it was a really nice message. I was like, that was really fucking sweet. She's liked a couple of my tweets, and she's always been very nice online. Like, it could be her assistant, but whatever. Kathy can promote. She's Kathy Effin Hilton. That's what I'm saying. She should have been like, you know what? Matter of fact, I'll just get my my daughter. I was thinking about Kyle. I'll just get my daughter, who's way more famous than you'll ever fucking be, to plug the tequila. Don't worry about it, Kyle. Don't worry about it, Renna. Because, like, Kendall Jenner, Paris Hilton is having her comeback season. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a DJ rave girl now. Everyone, she's on TikTok. She's active on TikTok. No one gives a shit about Kylie, whatever, any of them. What's the other one? Kendall Jenner. Again, picking the wrong horse, but we know that Renna has a tendency to do this. Love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thoughts on Tamara podcast regarding Kathy. What was it? I didn't hear it. Tamara told me happy birthday. Tamara slid into my DMs on Twitter and was like, happy birthday, because we have the same birthday. And I was like, Oh, thank you, Queen. I know they sell it in Hilton hotels. That's what I was gonna say. She could just go back, but then I got triggered because last time I said something about Hilton hotels, a troll online was like, they haven't owned Hilton hotels for like 30 years. But yeah, she could just be like, you know what? But that's not true because Paris is still in the fucking commercials. I'm like, yeah, if she really wanted to plug it, she could get on there and put them on the Hilton's commercials. And then put them in every fucking Hilton. Let's Google. I'm about to Google how many Hiltons there are in the world. And I know that I Googled Kathy Hilton's net worth because how many Hiltons are there in the world? Oh my God, it's only going to say Hilton. I need to know the brand. Okay, well, 584 Hiltons doesn't seem right. Oh, 216,000. I still definitely would have thought it was more. Across 6 continents, they're international. There's got to be more than that, right? Hilton brand? What? I am shocked. Ew, I don't like it. I feel like I've just felt like Kyle proved me wrong, and I didn't like that. Crystal also has my respect a lot more after this week, too. What's your opinion of the way Diana spoke to Sutton? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And also, let me say this, and I don't want to say anything. I don't, like, when I say this, I'm not trying to offend at all. I only bring this up because I've just recently been diagnosed as autistic. Like, moderate to severe, but like high functioning. And when I was looking through the symptoms of autism, adult autism, Sutton has a lot of them too. And I'm wondering if Sutton is autistic, because it would explain a lot. And it made me mad when I thought about it, because when I was looking at it, I was researching, it's called delayed processing. It's basically where sometimes it takes your brain a minute to process things. Like, so when I watch TV, I always have to have the captions on. I didn't know that that's kind of like a symptom of it, side effect of it. So it's because it helps me process it, right? So watching Sutton, when she's sitting there and I don't remember what they were even talking about, but she was sitting there and she's like, well, hold on, let me get my words together. Because that's what it is. Like, sometimes it takes a second. You're like, okay, hold on. Like, I need a second, because we have to put our thoughts together and then move forward with it and say it. And then before she can get her thoughts together, Erica was like, oh, but I'm the one who gets drunk. It just would have made, at that point, I was kind of like, yeah, but what if she's autistic? Like, now you're just a fucking asshole. You know, like, let her get her fucking sentence out. And it's, when I was researching it, it said that if you start so like an autistic person, if you ask them a question, you're supposed to give them time, because if they start putting thoughts together and then you ask them again, they have to start back. It's like you just asked them a whole nother question. So they have to start back from phase 1. And then you have anxiety because people don't like to wait for you to finish your sentence. You know, people don't like to. Always thought Sutton was awkward just like the rest of us. Well, here's the thing. Autism is a spectrum, and you can be like, think of it as like a percentage, 1 to 100, right? And that's just a metaphor. It's a visualization, right? But even if you're 2%, you're still on the spectrum, right? So all these little like quirks that we have, all these weird things, like I still cut the tags out of my shirt. Look, all of them. I don't have tags in any of my shirt because I can't stand the, like, I feel like this is offside, but this is important. This is what so I think, yeah, I think that's what was happening. I think she was trying to get her thoughts together, and everyone saw it as a chance to pile on because she didn't speak quickly enough, because she wasn't able to speak up for herself quickly enough. They just piled on. And then Diana laughing, like, Diana was, I don't know what Diana was trying to do. I really fucking don't. But then Erica doing the weird, aggressive, fake laugh where she was like, like, and everyone else, Rinna and Kyle even were like, I don't think I can jump on this one. Yes, Sutton has been annoying, but there's no reason to bully at all. I like Sutton, but yeah, they shouldn't. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but I want to say that first. But specifically, like getting into the specifics of what they said, horrific. To bully a woman who had miscarriages and open up. Do you have any idea what it's like? First of all, to have a miscarriage, it's hard. And then to speak up about it, especially if she was on the spectrum, because like opening up about stuff is hard anyway. Putting yourself out there and making yourself vulnerable is hard anyway. So she finally on national television decided to go to her enemy, like someone that she did not need to show compassion to at all, but she did, because she did see that she was in that vulnerable space of like, I also went through this. And every time she tried to connect with Diana, she was like, oh, you're making it all about you. Like, no, I'm definitely fucking not. I'm telling you that, like, I hear you. And as a mother who's been through the same thing as you, I see you. Like, that's all I want from anyone, is to say, I see you. Like, I see that you're hurting and there's nothing I can do about it other than tell you, I see you, you know? Because that's all it takes sometimes. Like, I don't need you to do anything for me, but just looking at me and be like, hey, I know this fucking sucks. And you don't have to say anything else. And I feel like that's what Sutton was trying to do. Like, look, I get it. I had miscarriages too. And then for you to turn around and not even just be like, this is not something I want to talk to you about. You know, we're not friends. I don't know you like that. That would have been one thing. But to turn around and be like, and the first instance with Kyle putting her hands on Sutton, like that whole thing was hard to watch. But then to watch them in Aspen, and I think Garcelle has stuck up for Sutton so much. But when all that was happening, I feel like everyone was just kind of in shock. Like, like what do you even say? Garcelle is a savage when it comes to defending her, 100%. I want to know all of their zodiac charts. Also, autistic people do tend to empathize that way by talking about their own experiences. Yes. And let me tell you something. I love that you said that. We're having like an autism awareness moment now. But I'm glad that you said that, because I remember this, it was like a meme or something going around on Facebook years ago that was like, normalize not making it about yourself. And it made it seem like if you offered up, you know, a story that you felt was relative, like, yeah, I went through something similar, this is what I went through, that you were being selfish or you're making it all about you. Like, I'm not your fucking therapist. It's not my job to sit here and just listen to you while you pour out your problems to me, Diana. Take all your money and go buy a therapist who can sit here and listen to you speak at me for an hour. But like, friends will say like, that's awful. This was my experience. And then the normal response, the human response would have been for you to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, this is not the bond I would have wanted us to have, you know, but I know you can appreciate what I'm going through and the struggle that I'm going through. End of scene. That's all it had to be. But no, she made it into something disgusting. It's no longer fun to watch. It's been that way since Erica went on her high horse. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't like any of the Denise situation, because even though Denise, I'm still am Team Denise. Also, do y'all want Denise to come back? Tap the like button if you want her. I know that I'm not alone. I love Denise. Denise Richards, another one that I watch. Like Paris Hilton, yes. Denise Richards, another icon. This is random, but I want to do a whole TikTok series on it. Carmen Electra. Trailer Park Hot is my aesthetic that like I've always looked up to. And it was in the 90s, and I'll bring it back. I don't care. Paris Hilton is famous. Britney Spears is recording again. Anything can happen. I think Diana may have had a miscarriage a few years ago, but don't think it was at the time. Oh, I'm not going to say she's lying about it. People always accuse autistics of making it about ourselves. We're empathizing. Yeah, like, fuck, man. I thought I was doing the right thing. I don't know. Like, lip liquor and non-empathetic. Need to go. Money doesn't give you class. Yeah, money can buy you class. Another reference that I make all the time that non-Bravo watchers don't get. Kyle is always manhandling people. and aggressively yelling and aggressively telling us how to feel. Lost your account and found you again. I'm here. Y'all need to go follow me. Everyone who's in here, y'all need to go follow me on YouTube, because it's on some bullshit with me not putting videos out, not pushing them into the algorithm. I'm not trying to get banned. It's called Bravo Bitchfest on YouTube, and I'm going to start posting the recaps and all the videos and stuff, but also probably some like reaction videos so we can watch. If we do live streams, if that's something y'all would be into, I will live stream with y'all and just watch. The only thing I don't know how to do it is I don't know how to live stream and get the TV in with it. Like I want y'all to be able to see the screen too. You know what I mean? I don't know how to get my face and the TV, because a lot of that stuff I can't like replicate it. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't publish it because I don't pay for it. Like I couldn't make money off of it because it's Bravo's content. I don't want to get sued. Do you want to get sued? No. I talk like that in my everyday life now, for real. I swear to God, it affects me. It's bleeding into my real life, my real brain. Because you can only speak about your own experiences and make sense. That's how you relate. Exactly. Like what she was just trying to have a human connection, which is probably something that's difficult for Sutton sometimes because she is awkward. And you can say that it's aspects on the spectrum or whatever, but yeah, she's awkward. Same. Like, I fucking get it. I will write if Teddy comes back. I will too. I will tie myself to that tree, chain myself to that tree, and just say, no more. I won't make a single Real Housewives of Beverly Hills TikTok if Teddy comes back. Or, I just thought about it. It would be funny. I could just do the whole show, and then every time I did a Teddy scene, I could just do like censored over my face and just have like silence, you know, just like censor Teddy out on all of them. Oh, Denise was railroaded. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so like they slut shamed Denise basically, and it was homophobic. And I know people kind of talked about it on Twitter a while ago, but like all that stuff was really homophobic. It's giving homophobic when they were like, yeah, but did you like her? She's a girl and you're a girl. Like, what did y'all do, though? You know, like, what are you confused about, ladies? She's Denise Richards. What are you... Have you met any of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? No. Camille Grammer follows me on Twitter, so she's bought my loyalty. I'm with her. Like, why was it a scandal? That's what I'm saying. And Aaron was probably like, cool, you know? LVP was toxic. I have a whole thing about, I like the idea of Carmen Electra, but I think they're going to try for Meghan McCain. Meghan McCain for what? Bring back Meghan King. Yes, Meghan King Edmonds. I love her. What do you think of Patrick Summers? I don't know exactly who he is. I feel like I missed the beginning stages when they explained who that was on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like his entry to... Because I think it's all on Instagram, and I don't really go on Instagram. So I missed all that. But I did see... I don't know if he's just, like, thirsty and lame, or if he's actually... Because it's the same thing with that dude, what's his name? Ronald Richards. Like, defending... Going for stuff for the victims is one thing, but it's... He gives me weird vibes. It's called Theory of Mind. People with ASD sometimes lack other people's point of view. I didn't know that. See, and that's the thing. This autism thing is very, very new for me. Like I had a friend I have a couple of friends who work with like autistic kids, and work in the field of psychology, and they had said something about it to me before, like, you know, you're on the spectrum, which I knew. I assume I've always been kind of like Aspergery, but they don't recognize Asperger's anymore either. So, because it's just, you know, spectrum, whatever, it's all the same thing. So then, I don't even remember what, something happened, and I was like, you know what, let me just go on ahead and take this test. And I got 51%, and I said, wow, that's more autistic than not. So, yeah. So I've been researching it, and I was like, holy shit, this is, like, this, I feel so seen. I've never felt so understood in my life. And I swear to you, this might sound crazy, but it's helping me create TikToks and videos and content, because I didn't realize that. I always say I see my life like a movie. So like I'm developing a show, and I'm manifesting people who can help me write it, because I don't know. I see my life like a movie. So like I'm developing a show, and I'm manifesting people who can help me write it, because I don't know how the fuck to, I don't know. I'm literally just Googling it and just like trying to figure it out. But I've always been a writer. So I was like, you know, whatever. I'll figure out the format later. I'll just start writing. But I didn't know it was because autistic people see their life as a movie. And because I just told people, I was like, you know, I already see my life as a movie anyway. Like, it writes itself. It's just how I exist. And I didn't know that was like an autism thing. So once I got tested, I went back to my friend and was like, hey, turns out I didn't know that was like an autism thing. So once I got tested, I went back to my friend and was like, hey, turns out I'm pretty autistic. And she was like, yeah, definitely knew that, but like, I'm glad that you figured that out. And you know what? I'm not trying to sound any type of way, but cute girls don't get diagnosed with autism a lot. And there are studies that say that like women aren't diagnosed as much as men. So they don't know if it's because women don't have it enough, or if it's because autistic symptoms or characteristics correlate with feminine characteristics, that they make us like, oh, she's just cute and quirky. Like, she's just quirky. Because people have told me that my whole life. It's like, I'm not quirky. I get overwhelmed. I don't like when you... So like this is going to sound crazy, but a big thing for me is stickers. Like, I have a fear of stickers, a phobia of stickers, because I don't like them. It feels gross. I have a kid that he's not even allowed to have them because gross. I can't. So I didn't know that was a thing, like sensory processing disorder. So everyone thinks it's cute. Women mask better. Yes. And everyone thinks it's like a cute thing, like, oh, hi, but like, it gives me tightness in my chest. I can't I don't like being in certain crowds. I don't like when people give me hugs. And I've just now started working with that. Autism kind of gave me the okay to say, like, you don't have to let people hug you. You don't have to let people touch you. You know, you don't have to be in a space, because I get overwhelmed. Like, I remember one time it was a Dave Matthews concert. It was right before me and my ex-husband split up. It was like our last ditch effort. We went to Jazz Fest in New Orleans, and Dave Matthews was there, and we went, and I was prescribed Xanax. I took a Xanax before I went in, and I still think about it. Being around that many people, like, I get overwhelmed. And that's why it's going to be such a big deal if I do go to New York, like me traveling alone, fear of flying, getting over that, going to a big city, getting over that, navigating New York airports, getting over that. Like, I feel like I'm about to send myself into a panic now. Do you get fatigue from masking? Yes. And I just listened to a podcast episode. I don't even know what the name of the podcast was. I Googled adult autism, and it popped up, and it said fatigue and burnout from masking. And I didn't even know that was a term, masking. And y'all will remember, if you follow me on TikTok, you can go find it. The video's still up of me having my little mental breakdown, being like, yo, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I was burnt out. And it was because, like, it talked about it on the podcast, that the world is set up for, non-neurodivergent versus neurodivergent. Like, we operate in a world that was not created for us. So, like, and human design, I don't know if you know anything about human design, but I think human design also ties into that, because if you're, and I don't know if you know anything about human design, but I'm a projector, so it tells you how to work with your energy. And basically, they say you have a small battery, and it can do big bursts of energy, but you're not supposed to go all the time. Like, you get overwhelmed. So same thing of, like, me learning that I don't always need to be busy is hard. Me learning to relax is hard. Me, like, Thank y'all for the likes and the shares, by the way. Y'all are amazing. I know I just went, this was about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I went in a whole nother direction. But if you like what I'm talking about, I have a podcast, and it's called Bitchipedia. It's in my bio, the name of it, because bitch is my brand. We're taking the power back. But yeah, this is just something that I've like realized was an issue for me. But the point is, now that I look at it and I'm like, okay, if autistic people see their life as a movie, then I can access all of that part of my brain that sees like the spiral. When we were joking about the Mauricio and Dorit thing, like my brain does that all the time. It sees things in movies. It sees things in shows. So for instance, the other day I'm at a bar and me and my friend are getting day drunk and we're sitting around. It's like a U-shaped bar. And we were talking about the theory that pandas aren't real, because that's a theory. Pandas don't exist. And I was talking to my friend and I was like, do you know, have you ever seen a panda? And she was like, I think so. And I was like, but have you? Like, have you? She's like, I don't know. And then the people across the bar were like, have you seen panda? And they were like, I don't know. We're like, yeah, see, no one knows for sure. And we're all talking, and it's all of us. And then there's one guy at the end of the bar that's just sitting there, and he's like twirling his drink. This was in real life. He's like twirling his drink, and he's like, I've seen one. And we all turn around and look at him, and it was very like Bigfoot, like, the crazy dude in the movie where we're all talking and we're like, oh, Bigfoot doesn't exist. And he's like spinning his drink. He's like, I saw him once with cowboy hat on. But I can't explain that to people, because when I try to explain people what it looks like in my brain, they think I'm crazy. So then I started making TikToks and videos, because that's how like my brain works. That's the only way I can fucking explain it. Like, that's the only way I can get it from in here to out there, is to put it in a show. You know what I'm saying? I had a customer lose on me because our company put stickers on their locks. Thank you. We stopped. Thank you. Because there's a place called Jimmy John's. I don't know if it's everywhere, but it's in the South. And they put stickers on their sandwiches. They're like a Subway sandwich shop or whatever. And my ex-boyfriend worked for their boss at a different restaurant, and he was like, hey, just to let you know, like, my girlfriend doesn't like stickers, and she's like, she doesn't order from there because of the stickers. And he was like, weird. Like, I'll look into that. But he didn't. You talk and describe. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That makes me feel, I've been like manifesting people to connect with that can get it, because it's exhausting being around a lot of people who don't get how your brain works. It really is. Yes, the dude in the corner with the toothpick. Yes. It's just like, I seen a panda once. And we were like the bar stool scoots across the floor, like, and I was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't prove it. And he was like, yes, I did. This really happened. It wasn't with the accent, but bear with me. And he was like, yes, I did. I said, where? He said it was a zoo. California. I was like, California's not real. Everything in California is fake. It was probably from a movie set. We have a Jimmy John's. Yes, it's legit. I used to get the Club Lulu with a lettuce wrap, but every time I did, I would have to get someone else to open it up, because I couldn't touch stickers, because it would make me lose my appetite, because it's fucking disgusting and it makes me want to throw up when I see them. So I didn't order for them anymore. And now I'm spreading Jimmy John's slander, because that one dude didn't change the sticker rule. It's disgusting. Also struggled to buy fruit. Fruit stickers are for sure my least favorites. They're my least favorites. I have to hop off this live in like 10 minutes, but I'm for sure having a blast with you guys talking about this. Sorry if we got off subject. I'm going to bring up my Real Housewives notes just in case we want to glance back over at these. What else stuff? Fruit stickers are edible. Ew, that cannot be true. I would never, even if someone came up to me and said, I'll give you $1 million, I don't think I would do it. I really don't. I would have to really fucking think about it. Apple stickers. I gotta stop talking about it. It's gonna make me want to vomit. I'm glad you found me too. I never go live. I'm trying to be better at it, to show up. Because I'm not gonna turn my TV so I can listen to you. Don't get lost. Summer Sweet Candy. I have a podcast. I've had it for like 2 years. You can go listen to it. I've got a lot of backup stuff, and I don't listen to the shit, so there's no fucking telling. If you don't start from the beginning, I feel like things were dark. Maybe start towards the end and then go back. Well, I don't know. Yeah, do whatever you want. I don't fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta is your favorite. I stopped watching right before the Phaedra stuff happened, so I'm not up to date at all. And I don't know who Drew is, but I think I like her. I don't know like anything about her, but she's really pretty. And sometimes I just like them because they're pretty. Just going to your mom's. Okay, good. Let me look at this. All right, let's see. What else did we say? Some of these are notes I wrote for TikToks, so I'm trying to get through them. Kyle was furious that Renna spoke to Erica. You remember when they were in the store and she's like, oh, I haven't heard from her. And Renna was like, I did. And she was like, you what? She was exhausted. Also, Erica pretending that refiling the lawsuit in a different state meant she was innocent. How many times did she bring it up? How many times? My son has autism moderate severe. I'm wondering if you've been seen by a doctor or a therapist. Therapist, yes. And my friend who I did a test. I paid for test results online, but my friend is she's qualified to make that diagnosis. I can't remember exactly what her field of study is, but she works with one of them. Actually, there's two of them. One works with diagnostic with autistic kids, and the other one is like social work. I think that I don't know exactly what her specialty is. Delusional. She wanted someone to give her a casserole. I'm sorry, we're bouncing back really extreme. Like, these are two very separate conversations, but kind of not really, because I'm autistic and I love Bravo, so yeah. Delusional. She wanted to give someone a casserole. Yes, she wanted. What I wrote down was, she said, "I'll fly commercial," because you remember when she was like, "I'll go home. I don't care. I'll fly commercial." And I said, she said, "I'll fly commercial," like she was making the greatest sacrifice since Jesus gave his life on the cross. Ha ha ha, Vicky. I'm like Jesus. Because you remember when Vicky's like, I'm like Jesus on the cross. That's what came to me. See, that's another thing I can't say without thinking of Bravo. Bravo has really infiltrated my life. I'll get you posted go through something. Thank you. It's getting better. It really is. I'm just looking through some of these notes. Kyle, do you own stock in fucking Kimosabi? Because, like, why are you pushing this hat store so hard? She's like, it's not just hats. It's not just hats! It's an experience. It's like she's trying to convert, like... And Kathy's like, oh, yeah, experience, yeah. Mm-hmm. Julia Lee Travis, thank you. The only people I ever get told that I look like, I used to get it a lot, was Charlotte from Sex and the City and Kat Stickler on TikTok. A lot of people told me Kat Stickler. I think it's the personality too. I'm obsessed with Kimosabi though. If I had the money, I'd love it too. Is it expensive? I mean, I don't get it. That's not my brand of things I would be excited about to spend money on. But I also wouldn't go to Tom Sandoval's concert. So, like, there's lots of things I wouldn't enjoy that lots of people might. And then I wrote under that, Kyle pretending she invented hats. Because why did we get a 2-minute monologue of her being like, I've just always loved hats. It was crazy. I was going to make that a TikTok too. I probably still will. But if not, I'm getting it out now. That's what she gaslighting Kathy and pretending that she invented hats. She's like, I've just always. It's crazy. One day I put one on my head and was like, wow, this covers my head. And I was like, I'm going to do this again. And she's like, oh, I've got hats. Like, stop trying to make hats happen, okay? We're already convinced, Kyle. Don't worry. You don't have to sell us hats, okay? We've seen them, and we're in. You don't have to, I get the concept of a hat. I got it. And then I put in all caps, she's wearing the earrings. because Erica wears the fucking earrings. Been waiting for the Kathy tea to spill. This is the thing. I don't get my fucking hopes up anymore because they lie. They lie. The editors lie. I don't know who's coming back. People say Diana's not. I could see Diana not coming back. I don't know about Erica. They make money, I feel like, from her. And then I wrote it down and they talked about it. I didn't think they were going to talk about it, but they said, I wrote down, Erica ordered her drink with carcass in. I was offended because when she ordered it, the waiter was like, okay, I'll be right back. And I was like, she did not say carcass out. Dorit is going to be livid. Also, I'm an actual bartender, and if someone came up to me and ordered a drink with a carcass out, I would laugh in their face. Literally laugh in their face and be like, what, ma'am? What do you want? What do you want? Do you just want me to get you some lemon juice? Because I can do that. It's already squeezed. You know? I'll do a half ounce. It's the equivalent of 3 lemons. Is there anything else you need from me? Please pay and get the fuck out of my face. Yes, so disrespectful for Erica to wear those earrings after a heated argument. And then, but that's what I'm saying, then she doubles down on it. And she's like, fuck yeah, I'm wearing the earrings. Until they're not my fucking earrings, I'm gonna be wearing them. Is that a problem? Yes. We thought you understood. Yes. It's a problem. I thought everyone on the internet telling you gave it away. Yes. Fuck me. It's exhausting. Like, it's exhausting. I can't do it. I wrote, let's see. I'll just read all of these. I literally have to leave the next 3 minutes because I have to go pick up my kid. So I'll just run through these really quick. Okay, they're all bullet points. Are y'all ready? Okay. Kyle said that okay, Kyle. Victim, all caps. The plans that have been planned for months. Remember when she gaslit Dorit and guilted her into feeling bad for not coming to a fucking hat store? Remember that? You're exhausting. Just go somewhere else. You literally, all you have to do is with your finger and then I'm gone. Like, it's so easy. Kyle is so fucking codependent. Rinna is just wasted on Kendall Jenner's tequila. This is a scene I want to make, but I need to get another human involved. Rinna is just wasted on Kylie Jenner's tequila, strolling down the street with a bottle in her hand like a rabid homeless person. But it works like a charm, because as I was typing that she's doing it, they say, oh my God, there's Rinna. And they look up and Rinna's just, there she is, like, just bobbling down the streets of fucking Aspen. Dramatically, they were having pizza. Kyle's really upset that Dorit ate pizza. It's a huge focal point for the next 15 minutes of this series. Kyle and Rinna being twins, ew. Because they were wearing the same outfit. And I hated it. Dorit, okay, so when Dorit was talking to Crystal and she's saying something to Crystal about how she doesn't want to stop being friends with Erica because she's like, you don't actually know if this is true or not. Like, I don't have the facts, but guess what? Neither do you. Okay, Dorit, you don't have to stop being friends with her because she was accused of terrible things, but you do need to step away from her when you see her act the way she acted last week. Like, that's the thing. When you say, I don't have all the facts, like, yeah, but I can make a pretty good fucking deduction about what happened. And that's when Crystal was like, I know how she feels. Like, what do you mean I don't have all the facts? I don't need all the facts. There's no question. It's done. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, literally, she's Johnny Depp. Jenny, we're done now. I gotta go get my kid now. Bethany Frankel, Brandy Garcelle, and Erica J all in one show. Bethany Frankel liked one of my TikToks, and I didn't tag her. She just popped up and liked one of them one time. And do you know which fucking one it was? The video that I made about how to cook corn. The corn hack video that I posted after all the corn drama, and corn was really having its moment. So I shared a cooking hack. You put the whole thing in. The carcass is still on the corn. Carcass on the corn. Put it in the microwave for 3.5 minutes, and it's cooked. If I was there, I could have broken up this family fight between Mauricio and Kathy. Corn. Corn. Jenny, all right, Bravo and Blaze right here. Everyone go follow her because she's amazing. And Jenny, I was telling them about the event in New York, and then I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to, I was worried that I was giving too much away. Because I was like, oh, what if I'm not supposed to be talking about this? I literally have to leave in the next 2 minutes. I'm going to have to get ready to leave. Morally a good person, but not made for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm not writing Chris off yet, but she could be a friend of, and it would be fine. It's corn! Yeah. Yeah. What did Kathy say? I couldn't hear it. To Kyle in the car. What did Kathy say? I don't remember. I also want to know what happened with them and their friend group. Oh, and the last note was when Crystal said, Erica, you need to show compassion. And Erica said, I already did that. As if it's she's like, I said I'm sorry. What more do you want? No, but you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing it. The announcement, Jenny, I don't know. Can you get on here? I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Can I? Is this it? I think I just sent you an invite. Get on here. Is that you?
Is it working?
I can hear you, but I don't know how to get
you. Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot about this.
Oh, there you are.
I don't know how to use TikTok.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know how to do. I don't know how to do the one where we're side by side.
I have to give my kid apple juice. I hope nobody judges.
I know we're so hard right now.
Bombing so hard. I literally got Taco Bell. I felt like Lisa Barlow, and I was like, I am giving my kids Taco Bell just like Lisa Barlow.
You know those videos with the audio where it's like, Mama said that it was okay. You need to do that. Make a TikTok right now of you feeding your kid Taco Bell and then stand over and say, Mama said it was okay. And Lisa Barlow feeding her kid.
Yeah, hell yeah. Actually, Lisa posted a really cryptic tweet today. It was like, be authentic. Don't talk. I don't know what it was. And I was like, who's she talking about?
I need to know. Someone said if you guys did a, I would literally.
We are always talking anyway, so we should just do it on here.
We're gonna figure out how to do it officially. Our times just didn't line up, but maybe tomorrow. We might be free to. We're supposed to be recording a podcast tomorrow.
Stella.
We're supposed to be recording a podcast tomorrow. Everyone go follow her right now. She has an amazing podcast, and then she's on YouTube.
This lighting is not good.
It's okay. I know, and I've got an aggressive ring light, so it doesn't help that I'm on. But yeah, are you telling people about the event? I already kind of told some people.
Yeah, I'm telling everyone because it's gonna be streaming live. So anyone, literally, you don't have to be there to join. And we have all these cool sponsorships with giveaways and prizes. So people who join virtually can still win a prize. And it's just the venue is kind of small, so we can't invite everybody, but you can still have be part of BravoCon. Because yes, I'm going to BravoCon for all 3 days, and this show is the night before. We're inviting some Bravo Labs, so I'm not promising that Bravo Labs are going to be there, but I'm also not promising that they're not going to be there. You know what I mean?
Heavy manifesting right now. We get all of them. Yeah, and you've interviewed with a lot of Bravo people as well. And she's got, if you go look at her podcast, she's got a ton of people. Like, you've interviewed some big Bravo. I haven't even reached out to them, and you're just out here like collecting them, like fucking. You're collecting them.
I love them. No, I just talked to them.
Hey, bestie, Slay Sister Queen.
Oh my God, what does that mean? Is that a TikTok thing?
Hello, Sissy. Hello, Sissy.
I don't know. My teen just walked by and like, what was that?
I don't know what they meant. That language.
What's Slice Sister Queen?
Slay.
Oh, Slay Sister Queen. She's
yes.
That's her making fun of me.
Yeah, the youths are out again.
You're always talking about your trauma.
That's my brand. Look how freaking cute you are.
Hi, you need tissue.
Oh, so
yeah,
okay,
we're filled with females here.
We'll figure out a day. I've got to go because I've got to go get my kid. But we will figure out a day to go live. So if anyone wants to tune in, we need to figure out what you can follow on Twitter. You can plug your Twitter.
Yeah, I'm posting a lot of YouTube videos, so I'm trying to get people to go over there.
And that's what I was saying too. And on TikTok, so move on over to YouTube. I'll follow on YouTube. You look good with a mustache.
Huh? I have a mustache?
You had one. It was a hat and a mustache. It was cute.
What?
You didn't see it?
No. See, I don't understand what is happening right now.
You sound old. You sound old.
I do. TikTok. Oh, now I see.
Look, I was just talking. Thank you. Okay, I really do have to get off here. But yeah, everyone go follow Bravo and Blaze YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube, Bravo Bitchfest, Twitter, Instagram. But I don't really go over there. I don't really fucks with that. But so YouTube is probably the best place. We're trying to funnel everyone into
YouTube.
So we will updates or come live with updates when we have more time and we can talk fully about the event and people can find out where to post them, because I know there's going to be a ton of Bravo content that people want to get hold of. But if we do work out everything, I'm going to be there.
You are going to be there.
Yes. Getting on the outside.
She's having her New York moment.
It's my Sex in the City, my Carrie Bradshaw moment. This is what I live for.
Yes, good.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad you hopped on this very last second. I'll share the whole lot with you because I'm sure you're gonna agree with everything because we just got Erica and Kyle the whole time.
I can't stop laughing at Kyle yelling, "Fuck off! I don't care!" Oh my God!
She was
a repeat.
She was crying.
I loved it. I made a meme about it, like me before my wake and bake, and then they're like, "Give her 10 minutes. I think she needs 20." I was like, that is me. Unhinged. Yeah. I love when people get unhinged on TV. It's like my favorite.
Yeah, 100%. Hinge is my brand. Okay, well, thank everyone for staying and listening to me rant. Thank you. I'm gonna text you in 2 minutes anyway. Okay, bye. See you guys later. Bye.